when I do a new role, ideally you should start like months before, because the thing is that especially if it's a new role, it would be nice to learn it and then to try to put it, we say to put it, to get used to it vocally also. But unfortunately this really does not happen very often, because you're always doing something else while learning a new role. So in this case, I had a bit more time, which means I had 2 weeks to learn it, and that's why it's very important for me to sing at the rehearsal, because you need to get used to it. You need to sing the arias to make sure that you can do whatever you want to do while doing the staging.
And so, when you learn it, do you try and sit down with a recording if there's one available, or do you just sit down with the score? Or
normally I try to learn it first by myself, and then when I know it quite well, I normally see a pianist, so that I can actually see if all the notes are okay, and I can sing it through. And I definitely listen to recordings. That's I do it all the time. I listen because it's not about copying anybody's idea. It's about having a feeling and see what is the tradition of the role, and ultimately find what I have to say about the piece myself.
you are performing in Baden-Baden in July and you're returning to Don Giovanni. When you're returning to a role that you've done before, do you like to look at it again to refresh it?
Yes, absolutely. When I look at a role that I've done often, but I haven't done in a year now, because my last Leporello was here in Glyndebourne a year ago. I definitely look at it again because it's important that I know everything that I need to know for the musical rehearsal and the first meeting with the conductor.
And is it a challenge to almost forget the staging from the last production and remember the new direction and the new nuances that your conductor wants?
Because sometimes, in my case, the production are so different in terms of looks and aesthetic that it's not that difficult. I can tell you that I remember most of the production I've done, but obviously when you have a new idea and a new project and a new aesthetic, you think of something else. Also your body language or your acting, it should be different, obviously.